Hi there, Joka here with my projects with the Spellbinders May small die kit. And I'm going to show you the kit first, as I always do. You will see that there's a lot of small pieces in this. Then there is a banner shape that with interchangeable sentiments, two little clouds, and a small airplane that had a lot of pieces. And for that I also needed help. I had to look at the graphic, had to assemble that. So you have this hip hip hooray. I think the other one was happy birthday maybe. And maybe you did it. I forget, but we will see. I have so many projects on my desk, so many products that I kind of can't focus anymore. So the way I built this, you can see that there's like a full out piece in the middle where you can use a different color. To keep that in place, I just added a little bit of copy paper at the back so I don't add dimension to it, and that will keep that little stripe in there. As you know, I always layer my die cuts, and that is, I make them sturdier, so I always add a layer of white heavyweight cardstock to them. Obviously you don't have to do this, it's just my preference. It takes longer, but I prefer to build them this way. So this, I just, well, there's not a lot to say about this, but you will just have to see how to put every piece together, either on the photos. I mean, you can really, I also saw just a photo where each piece goes, so it's not difficult once you see it. And you can see in some cases there are some embossed lines where certain things go, so then those help you as well. It's a bit dark, so you cannot see the different colors on the wheels and the front where the propeller is, but maybe you can tell in the finished photo where the colors will be better. Now I'm also using, this is a small die kit from, I don't know, maybe even years ago. I will check if they still have some. Otherwise, you can also cut these shapes by hand, which is what I used to do before there were dies for this. So I'm just creating kind of sun rays, or that's what I imagine them to be anyway. Just to add some interest. I didn't want to create two cards just with clouds or just a plain background, and this is what came to mind. So yeah, and then I will still layer clouds on them, of course. And for the clouds as well, I use 2 layers of white cardstock, especially when I want to add foam tape to something. I definitely prefer to layer up my die cuts. And that is actually the whole card. There's nothing difficult about this. I don't know, this month I feel like, I mean, actually May is my favorite month, but somehow this is not my month now when it comes to card making. I don't quite like my projects this month, to be honest with you, but I mean, it's okay, it happens, right? Especially the large die kit, well, you will see. And then there is 4 I think 4 collections that I should do something with for the 10th. I don't know if I'm gonna manage. There's just a lot going on at the moment. Anyway, so as you can see, I am just trying to arrange my clouds. No rhyme or reason. I'm just putting them somewhere where my eyes are happy with them. And then on my next card, I am adding a light blue background just so that it's a bit different from the first card. And now I am using the balloons from the large die kit. And I don't care that that the balloons are way too big compared to my airplane. It's just a card, right? The idea is the more important thing in my eyes. So, the fact that the balloons are too big, I don't mind. So I added some thread. I think this thread is actually from the Spellbinders store, but I'm gonna have to check. I seem to remember that I got this from Spellbinders. And so I am adding the plane to the right so that I have enough space for my balloons. And I thread those 3 threads through that little hole where the banner is attached to the plane. And I'm going to glue them in place. And I tie a knot on the thread just so that they are fixed. And then because they came out on the top, I'm just going to pull them down to the bottom and then trim them off. And that's it. I can't believe that it's gonna, well, I hope they are gonna stay put. And then now I'm adding a lot of clouds, some of them just with normal liquid glue, the others with foam tape, just so that I have a bit of variety, dimension in some place. It just looks a bit more realistic, if that makes sense. Obviously it's not realistic, but you know what I mean. And then this card is also done. I kind of felt bad. I mean, it's not that it was super quick to do it because of the small pieces, but still, I feel like I don't have enough on that card. You know that I like to fill my cards, but it is what it is. The plane is super cute. I really like the banner, and it's great that it has a few different options for sentiments. So yeah, I like this kit. Okay, so here I trim off one cloud and I'm using the other piece of it as well, not wasting anything. And then I come in with a white gel pen just to add just some tiny details on the balloons and the banner. Again, not necessary. I just needed something else on my card. And then I come back with the first card as well. I'm going to do the same. And I actually added a few more clouds here that I had left that I didn't need on my second card. So I just put them here. And I added some white lines on the rays as well. So that's it. It was a short video. The other one is going to be longer, the large die kit video, but I hope you check it out as well. I hope I could give you some ideas with the kit. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.